Hi there, this is Lawrence Frontera, also known as A Punk with Toys on Instagram. My last video, I let you know I changed the Instagram. That's just going to deal with toys. So if you're not interested in seeing about my children, my dog, skateboarding, and other things like that, you can just follow that. That's going to go over everything that I do with toys and things that I find in just my toy collection. So, first, let me get down to something. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Major Bludd G.I. Joe Classified Cobra Island. Yes, there it is. Now, I'm doing this one as quickly as possible because I'm in Michigan. These things have dropped. We were one of the last to get it seems. So get out there and get it because who knows if they're going to be available again easily. Just like some of these other figures, I'm hoping in Yojo June, they're going to release more of these. The other thing I want to get over is, yes, I will be comparing him to our original Major Bludd. And yes, I know the last review that I did with Flint, he had the wrong legs. I'm just going to say this, I must have changed his legs when I was a kid and didn't even realize, and that's on me. The fact that I didn't know, it's kind of mind-boggling to me. But now I have to get an original Flint with the real legs. So I apologize. This one I know he doesn't have someone else's legs because this is my original Major Bludd. So anyway, enough with that. Let's get into this figure because it's awesome. That's all I can say. So here we have the box. And there it is. Evil Cobra Island logo. Target exclusive. We all hate it. Back, once again, looks beautiful. He is number 27. So if you're a box collector like myself and you're trying to get them all and still don't have the Baroness, you're going to need them. You're going to want to keep it. There you go. Absolutely beautiful. Our figure. Here he is. I think I say this in every video. I'm going to say it again. This might be my favorite figure. I can't think of another figure they did, maybe Zartan, that is more exactly what we wanted in the classified figure upgrading what we had in the 80s. He's absolutely beautiful. I love him. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go over and we're going to review these figures. We can compare them to the original, and then I'm going to show you something about our Cobra Infantry or Cobra Trooper. This one's an infantry. I know it's an infantry. It's not a trooper, I know it. But I'm going to show you guys something that was brought to my attention on another YouTube channel about the Cobra Trooper and the brand new Major Bludd. So, let's just get into it because this figure's awesome. Alright guys, look at this. Box art. Beautiful. Once again, they've outdone themselves. I absolutely love what they do here. Again, he has his little red eye, which is not on the figure. It's kind of understandable. Looks like back here he has 3 missiles, which he does not have, which he does have on the original, but not on the classified Cobra Island. Should just say target exclusive. Good luck. G.I. Joe Classified. Again, background. Here's your Pterodome, your Firebat. It's just awesome. I'm sorry, Pterodrome. Your side. He's got a mohawk. Honestly, like, he's got a mohawk. I mean, he should be going up against Gung Ho, I guess. Back. Cobra Island. You know, I've never taken time to look. Someone made a comment how these, if these are going to line up differently. I'm not sure. And our number 27. So again, if you're a completist, you're going to have to get him. Just like one day I'll have to find the Baroness, which is so long ago. So there's our box. Great, beautiful. Let's move on and let's take a look at the Major Bludd Classified, right? Let's zoom it out a little bit, and our original G.I. Joe, a real American hero, Major Bludd. So, what can we say about this? You look at him and you're going to say, that's a Major Bludd. But did they really follow what we had here? And the answer is yes. Now, I have heard some people that have already kind of unhappy that the tones are so muted. I like it. Not nearly as brown as the original, but it looks great. You know, he has his boots. They put some silver on these boots compared to the all black boots. They gave him the sidearm. So that's the same metal arm, but thank God they decided that this metal arm was going to move. Also has, let's see if I can mark, Mars logo. Now, earlier models or earlier shots of some of these, they haven't found, some didn't have the Mars logo. I haven't checked to see if anyone else has them, but mine has the Mars logo and I think it's awesome. Another thing that was pointed out on another YouTube channel, his arms are a little bit longer. One arm is a little bit longer, which is the mechanical one, which is actually a nice little detail if you think about it. They probably wouldn't have got it exactly perfect. So if you look at the chest plates here, you can see there's what looks like little ventilation. Well, our Classified has it. Has his dog tags, which do come off, and they actually kind of pop into place really nicely, to be honest, which is nice. And someone made a point that they probably pop off because they may want to use this vest for another figure down the road. Obviously, his helmet comes off as I just popped it off, but it fits on pretty good. What is nice about our dog tags here is they pretty much tend to pop right into place. So it's nice there. They kind of pop in so they don't move around. To me, it's not really that big of a deal. We turn them. Side shot, not too different. Obviously, he has a different style patch. And if you look, it actually does have the spot where the red would be. And I wouldn't be surprised that when they do the repaints, if his eye is red. Looks like he's aging here. Getting a little bit old there. His backpack is pretty much exactly what we had here. I don't want to take it off because I really had to push the vest down to get it to line up with the pegs. But it only has 2 missiles, and it also has a peg for his gun, which, let's quickly look at it. It looks just like our 84 Major Bludd's pistol. All right, other than the rocket is not loaded. We're gonna get the rocket in a minute, but if you look at this gun, it's absolutely, it's perfect. It's as close to the Zartan gun that he had, to, you know, the Classified Zartan and the original Zartan. So other than the rocket. Now his side piece here, once again, it looks like they are still trying to kind of keep them laserish, but it looks way more like a 6-shooter that has a lot of power. So I actually do like it. It's not too futuristic. So to me, it's a nice looking design. Of course, what we have here is rockets that pop off and they go on his pistol. Now, some people have made some comments about how it looks kind of stupid because it's long, and I'm going to 100% agree. But to me, it looks like what this is supposed to be is that it's firing the rocket. And if you pushed it in all the way, which you can't, and you looked at it, that is what Major Bludd's original gun would have looked like. So I believe it's supposed to be making it look like it's shooting out, but technically this would have pushed all the way in, and that's where it would have fired from. So, good attempt. I like it, but it does look kind of quirky. I'm not going to admit it. And to top it off, my gun is a little bent, which is kind of disappointing. But overall, again, wonderful, wonderful figure. I absolutely love it. So that's my comparison to our 1980s Real American Hero, Major Bludd. Now let's get to what I saw on another YouTube channel, and I can't remember who it is, or else I would give credit to it. But I'm going to show you what it is about the infantry or the Cobra Trooper that says they've saved some money on this, and it actually looks pretty cool. Major Bludd is the exact same mold, exact same figure as the infantry or the Cobra Trooper, minus the head and the arm. Okay? The boots are the same, painted different. Knee pads, the clothes, the crotch. The arms are the exact same, all right, but painted different. I haven't pulled up the chest piece, but I'm going to guess it's the same. So when you look at it, there's no way, unless if you are looking for it, that you could tell that it's the same, all right? Which is good. It tells me they can make some stuff for us. They can make more. They can keep costs down. Doesn't matter they're passing the buck on to us, because eventually these figures are going to be around $23. He is $20 still right now. So anyway, that was what I wanted to show you with the infantry trooper and the Major Bludd. Same mold other than the arm and the head and chest pieces and the weapons. Paint job's completely different, and unless someone pointed that out to you, you wouldn't know, because I'm not going to look deep enough for you. So there's my comparison. Let's wrap this up, and you can decide if you want to run around to Target to Target to Target and ask them and beg them and let's be honest, not hound them. Be polite, because you know what? You're polite. Most of these guys are pretty good too. Anyway, let's wrap it up. All right, so there you have it. That's the new Major Bludd Classified, Cobra Island, the Evo Target exclusive. Get out and find them right now, because I do fear for the actual collectors that they're not going to be able to find it. But I do have hope that Hasbro is correcting its mistakes. And on Yojo June, you're going to see these on Pulse, at least a limited quality, because it's something that we need. It's what we want. These figures are just too nice for us not to be able to get them. And let's be honest, I don't think it's the majority of Joe collectors that are buying these up. It's all the scalpers. I mean, the fact that this guy's going for $150 right now, and hopefully by the time a lot of people start seeing this video, he's going down and you can get them. But once again, this is, one case per store. That's 6 per store, and they're gone. There's not that many Joe collectors, in my opinion. There's a lot of Joe scalpers because they know the collectors are going to pay it. And the fact that it's going for $150 before it's even out there is absolutely crazy. Give it a little bit of time. I was lucky enough to get it with help from a friend, because this dropped on a Sunday. And it's been all over the place in Target here. We weren't even supposed to get them to the 18th to 20th, but I was lucky enough to get them because of a buddy. So go out, get yours. Friends help friends. Don't overcharge. Let's get everyone to get these, all right? Anyway, have a great night. Again, new Instagram, A Punk with Toys. If you're interested, hit that like button, thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. Helps the channel. Me doing more reviews. And have a great night, guys.